John, was 5 for 33 from deep before that shot.
Bridges, nice move. The tip from Messi wouldn't go, but he draws the foul. Puts it on the floor. Dennis now. Dennis looking for a seam. Kick to the left side, Bridges. Walter, their prize freshman, top 10 recruit, and a guy that likely will go top 10 of the NBA draft. Bridges off the mark. Gilbert rebounds. I give him good minutes. Miro Little grabs from Lohner, and now Dennis to the corner. Bridges got it. Jalen Bridges has tied the game. Good three-point shooter. Feel like an Iowa State home game. Bridges, step back, off the mark. Messi the rebound, and he gets back. Bridges catches and fires.
In that first game in Waco, that's exactly how they handled
Nunn's leg and eventually the flagrant.
That's right, John. By rule, the officials came over and told us they could have called a cylinder foul on the defense.
Hanks can't hit. Bridges. Baylor back the other way. Bridges fires and hits. He can get rich.
Low defensively, and
they close that gap
quickly. Quicker than you and I when we went to the buffet today.
Bridges not able to hit. And Gilbert, Baylor, the task is to find an answer offensively. Walter inside, no call. Bridges, put back, wouldn't go, and eventually a foul underneath on Iowa State.
Darian Watson, who's out tonight with concussion protocol.
J. Dennis to Lohner. They swing it left side. Bridges not able to hit that one, and now it's Gilbert. And he's played well here. 18, 7, and 7. Bridges from Dennis.
And eventually a margin of loss against Houston at home this year.
Iowa State's Dennis from deep. John with an offensive rebound. The putback wouldn't fall. Bridges puts it in. Iowa State will take on Houston in the championship tomorrow. 2 for Bridges for the Cyclones. 5 players in double. Dennis will try. Can't hit the 3. Tipped out. It ends up with Bridges. Nunn back to Bridges. And Bandago able to track it down. It's a
Wes Miller played a pretty good he was a pretty good backcourt player. He knows something about double dribbles.
Bridges off the mark. Skilling's rebound. Cincinnati the other way. Cincinnati off to the fast start. It is 8-1. Bridges puts it on the floor. Shot won't go. Cincinnati the other way. Here's Thomas. Cincinnati's defense been suffocating so far. Bridges. That's off the mark. And it'll be Baylor back. Dennis kicks out. Bridges will try. And that's off the mark. Jalen Bridges been cold. He's old. Puts it on the floor. Knocked away. Dennis 1-on-2 waiting for help. Dennis tossed to Bridges, who puts it home. And Jalen Bridges with his first 2 points of the game. Away with it.
Oh, nice pass.
Good look. And Dennis finds Bridges. Biggest lead of the game for Baylor as they are up. Inside, Nunn wouldn't go. Tip does. I think it was Bridges.
That was crazy. Because Bridges.
Dennis couldn't hit. Messi follow. That wouldn't go. Offensive rebound. Now Walter wide open. And he is still scoreless. First 2 games here at the Big 12 Championship. Average 21. Bridges off the mark. That's knocked away. Cincinnati basketball. Bridges going to work. And he flips it up and in. Jalen Bridges on the move. He has 8. Dennis with James draped all over him. Bridges catch. And that one in and out. None.
5 on the clock.
Look at the defense. Look at the red hands challenging everything.
Fires up a prayer, and it's not answered. And that's a turnover by Baylor. Ball. And Baylor comes away with it. That last bucket ended a 16-0 Texas Tech run, and Jalen Bridges picking up.
One thing doesn't work. He's not a one-trick pony. He can get to the free throw line. Bridges got to come to the party and score as well.
He's off the mark. Pop grabs another rebound. Scott Jennings.
Tough shot. Tough
Bridges
shot.
guarded 3 off the mark. Kerwin Walton comes away with it.
You got to go even quicker. Ray J, you got to go even quicker.
Here's Bridges. Gets to the rim and puts in 2. So now it's a 2-possession ball game.
So get for Baylor. See if they can get a quick shot.
Bridges for 3. Off the mark. And now the final 30 seconds.
Knocking down the jumper. Dennis picks up the dribble, and now it's Bridges, the West Virginia transfer. Buries a 3.
That young man. And you have to bring the same energy that you brought on Saturday.
Little to Bridges. And the 3 will go.
Play up oversized probably a couple hundred times in his career. That is not a problem.
Bridges got the 3. And that was from way downtown. This by 11. Jacoby Walter has been quiet in the first half. Bridges will try. And hit. This place holds just under 8,000. A raucous crowd on Saturday. Bridges, that one rolls off. And now Hunter back the other way. Old Austin native.
Got his masters already.
Bridges answers with a 3. Great first half for Jacoby Walter. Baylor down by 11. Bridges catch and shoot. Got it. Wow. He's got 6 threes in the game. Bridges looking for space. Pocket pass to Misi. Bridges now at the basket and a 2-handed stuff. What a game.
A-Smith right here.
Dennis. Oh, he's blocked by Dessou. Loose ball, kick out. Bridges a 3. And Ojanmada. Ball. Bridges going to work. Step back. And a foul. And Baylor, their largest comeback as Bridges gets it inside to seal off 2 more for Jalen. And he's got personal Baylor offense, including Langston Love, who's not playing. 6 guys average double figures. Bridges had it knocked out of bounds, and it's Baylor basketball.
Well, watch this pick and roll. They get Hunter.
Walter thought about shooting the 3. Shot clock's at 5. Bridges puts it on the floor. Hangs, can't hit. Out of bounds, and it belongs to Kansas.
Defense, trust me.
Dennis using the Misi screen. Kick to the corner. Bridges. He got off to a hot start. Hit his first 4 threes against TCU.
Carolina having a superb year. And how about Tennessee's Dalton Connect, who is a revelation after transferring from Northern Colorado.
Parker Brown is checked in, and he grabs the miss from Bridges, who's up his dribble. And now a kick to the corner, and Bridges. Bridges step back, got it. He's got that length at 6'9", difficult to deal with, and a really good shot.
And that's what we call verticality. Stay hands to the ceiling.
Dennis looking for someone. Catch and shoot Bridges. And it's a 3. Bridges. Murphy rebounds it. Bridges puts it on the floor. Right hand goes. He's got 9. Misi getting set to check back in for Baylor. Bridges. Box out by Dickinson, but nobody came in to secure the corner, and none. Shot clock is under 10. Bridges off balance, off the glass. Tip wouldn't fall. Rebound Dickinson. Here come the Jayhawks. They don't have numbers.
Home against Houston. Bridges, probably their best shooter, and he knocks that down.
And just a late closeout. No, he's a guy that you have to stay down on all the time and run.
Again, a shot clock under 10. Walter has it blocked. Wow. Jameer Nelson Jr. on the jump shot blocked it clean.
Just knew the shot clock was dwindling down.
The purple and the white in full effect here. The Frogs of the Bears. John Shambi, Jay Williams, and Chris Budden, and Jalen Bridges knocking down his third 3. Green. Walter, Bridges left side. In and out, the rebound pulled down by Mustafa. But no, I'll leave you alone tonight, I promise.
Sure, that's what you said last game.
I did, it's true. Walter, double team, swings at Bridges. Ball fake, step back, 3. Gets another. He's got it.
Such great defense.
Misi comes away with it. Eventually it ends up with Bridges. Shot clock winding down. And Peavy pulls down the rebound. Here, guys. Juan Munoz at Hawaii, Seth Towns at Howard.
Any 10-year guys? No.
One little bit strong, not that I'm aware of. Dennis pulls down the miss from Tennyson. Lob up ahead. Bridges puts it in. But Bridges, who had 12 early points, that's his first bucket of the second.
Engage with the crowd, and it's just not offensively. He's also dove on the floor for loose balls. I mean, he's bringing that intensity that you see out of a junior or a senior, not a freshman.
I like when they do that white eyes thing.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Do you do that when you make great commentary?
Jimmy, that's a big, big loss for Baylor.
Yeah, 11 points a game, and also an experienced player. So against the tough Houston defense, difficult.
It's Jalen Bridges, one of the young men that none. What a matchup against Shed. Now to Walter.
Just take your time and get a good possession.
None into the corner. That's a 3. Jalen Bridges.
That's just a breakdown, really, and not being ready to defend that lefty.
Boy, we watched Kelvin Sampson kind of chew Roberts out yesterday during one little instance in their practice. Reiner. And what a special moment for this program as we continue to celebrate Black History Month. This is Bridges all the way to the cup. Jimmy just couldn't finish in tight.
No, and I like that little road.
Shot clock at 10. Nunn probing the defense. Dennis skips it. Boy, Bridges, deep shot. 3-hole.
Who's going to go to the basket?
Ray J. Dennis bounces for the corner. Bridges not that time, and it's tracked down weak side by Shed.
Scoop that up off the floor. Force the action with the dribble right now. Force the officials to call some fouls.
Bridges. This is when Houston has been so good late in tight games. Can they do it on the road here in Waco? That is Bridges. Can they somehow score what would be a massive win? Off balance 3. Bridges, offensive rebound, Misi. None.
On 5 of their last 6. And a corner 3 off the get-go from Jalen Bridges.
You have got to be careful.
And Trevin Nell fumbles it away. Jalen Bridges attacks. 8-0 Baylor.
Well, BYU continues to not shoot it well. Did not shoot it well in that game against Oklahoma.
From the outset. Off the inbound, Jalen Bridges missing a 3. And there's Ali Khalifa the rebound. Good job getting back by Baylor. Utah, the two highest scoring teams in the Big 12. Jalen Bridges launching a three, and he banks it in.
Man, I was just about to say BYU.
Top two scoring teams in the Big 12. Baylor averages 83 a game. BYU averages 83 and a half a game. Walter trying to create. Jalen Bridges off balance, got it to go, and we're tied. Jackson Robinson. And the long rebound, Misi. Here comes Baylor, hustling back the other way. Denied by Jackson Robinson. Tough shot and a three, and air ball from Jalen Bridges, and it goes
for Baylor because of BYU's ability to shoot it.
12-3 surge for the Cougars. Played it by Jalen Bridges. First points of the second half. To Ben, way off on the three. And the rebound falls to Jacoby Walter. Jalen Bridges behind the defense. Baylor needs a sense of urgency as Ray J. Dennis, the kick out. Jalen Bridges. And a foul going for the rebound, and it's on BYU. And a 1-and-1 for E. Step back from Jalen Bridges. Rebound Fusini Traore. And a foul with 7.8.
Surefire lottery pick moves it to another freshman, Misi. Chance of defense. Jalen Bridges back at home is denied by Slazinski.
And they had Edwards again on the roll to the rim.
Here's Jalen Bridges. Good look at a three, rattles out. Battle skies for the rebound, can't grab it. Go behind his back, taken away by Bridges. Tic-tac-toe passing by the Bears, and Bridges quiets the crowd.
It's 4 points off of turnovers.
Dennis probes, whips it to Jalen Bridges. Too strong. Ojamuna grabs the offensive board. None field goals. As you see Noah Farrakhan check back into the ball game. He's the best defender West Virginia has.
And he just threw back to the inbound.
Nice backdoor feed from Chamachachu to Bridges.
Really good cut.
It's for two. Jesse Edwards is still on the bench for West Virginia.
I think Josh Eiler is trying to save him, but when you're down 14, I'm not sure what you're saving him for.
Ray J. Dennis, the maestro, draws a double, kicks it to Jalen Bridges, who is back home in West Virginia. To the hole, knocked out of bounds. Shot clock at 10. Walter controls. The freshman sensation drifts to his right and works it to Bridges. Step back. Over the top of the backboard.
Screen in the middle third of the floor or a drive downhill.
Here's Jalen Bridges, 11 in white, 2 feet in the paint. First points of the game.
Did a nice job chasing down the offensive rebound.
Bridges catch and release. Here's JD for 2.
They ran that play earlier in the half. They're getting that switch, and they're
2 freshmen in the backcourt for Scott Drew. Contested 3, nothing but air.
I think he looked at the shot. He didn't want to shoot it, and then he looked at the shot clock.
4 to shoot. They had Misi in the post. Instead, it's Bridges with a triple. Bridges, Misi, and Lohner on the floor for Scott Drew's Baylor Bears. Here's Bridges for 3. And they're going to get Lohner for the foul, reaching over the...
As grizzled and as talented as Kansas is.
Misi to Bridges.
Dennis. Penetrando ahora. A la esquina se voltea, lanza en retirada y termina fallando. Lanzaba en retirada Miro Little. El intento de triple. Un ladrillo total. Ni siquiera pasó cerca.
Cada la tarde.
No pinta bien para los Baylor Bears. Movimiento perimetral, intento de triple desde la izquierda. En el aro. El de Monte, Misi. Se voltea. Misi viene consiguiendo, sin embargo, Baylor. Neiro afuera. La pinta para intentar el doble largo. Sin embargo, afuera el perímetro. Intento de triple. Triplazo. Triplazo. Rebote. Que vienen los Bears de Baylor. A la esquina. Intento de triple, triplazo. Después del pase sin mirar de Little. Dura con una mano. Termina fallando, sin embargo. Hunter Dickinson. El pase a la esquina. Quedó solo para intentar el triple. Triplazo desde la esquina. El pequeño Miro Little. Arreglado, pero terminó cayendo afuera. Hacia la esquina. Intento de triple. Termina fallando, sin embargo. Lo intentaba Little de nuevo.
Conferencia, intraconferencia, ¿no? Otra vez le toca a Kansas contra rival del Big 12, contra Texas Tech, los Red Raiders.
Intentando Bridges. Pero que se acomoda. La finta. Llegaba Bridges. Penetra. Se toca en el tablero. Falla. Rebote. ¿Quién consigue? Va por el Little.
In the transfer from Grand Canyon. In the 3 games prior to Cincinnati, it averaged 20 a game. Bridges' 3 is short. Here come the Red Raiders and the Big 12's lead. 2 high-powered offenses. They can really shoot it as none. Right on cue. Air balls a 3. Bridges, easy layup, missed it. Out for Walter.
With an ego, and they can score when they've got it going.
A skip pass. Bridges hits it. Basketball. 2 freshman starters. Bridges, left hand, nice finish. Momentarily, I don't think McMillan knew it. Langston Love, who's been quiet tonight. There's a putback from Bridges. Timeout, Texas Tech.
Iowa State has beaten Baylor the last 3 times they've played. Baylor before that had won 9 of 10. And Jalen Bridges. Coach Otzelberger today talked to us about his progression and just the huge step he made in the offseason. Involved in another block. Ward now is in the state. Dennis dances beyond the arc, gets attacked. Bridges for 3. Wide open from the corner, knocks it down. Curtis Jones staring into the eyes of Langston Love. Ward again, just a menace inside. Almost loses it. Dennis will restore order. Bridges tried to deliver a haymaker. Walter grabs the offensive board. Bridges tees it up and hits it out of the park.
For that mistake, this game has been so wild and back and forth. Hard to keep track.
Bridges, he's got a clean look. Splash. Life injected into the Foster.
Biggest win for the Knights was over Kansas a couple weeks ago. It's stolen away. Ray J. Dennis dishes it off, and Bridges with the flush.
Yeah, and just a terrific trap right there. They jumped that ball. Welcome sight if you're a Knights fan, right? There's Johnson, only 2 points up in Cincinnati. Already 5 here to start this game. But a big-time shot in transition from Jalen Bridges, the sophomore.
Outburst here tonight. Points have been hard to come by lately for Johnson and the Knights as a whole. From the corner, this one is good. Jalen Bridges again, the West Virginia transfer.
Yeah. And right now, both teams shooting extremely well from behind the line.
Darius Johnson Now 5.
Hasn't missed from behind the three-point line. Jeez.
Tried to stuff it. Ball was deflected as he went up. And now Darius Johnson, secondary break.
And now Sellers' second three-pointer of the game right there. If you're Baylor, that's the shot you do want Sellers to take.
Baylor can't answer on the Bridges miss.
Getting the majority of this game.
Ray J. Dennis, the 2023 MAC Player of the Year, leading the attack here for Baylor. That one comes off, the three by Bridges. Checking Jacoby Walter. Jalen Bridges finds the opening and puts it in. We are tied at 53, and the Bears have put
in the timeout. Baylor has to make sure they don't just stand out 40 feet away from the rim.
Inside, the big man tonight has been awesome. Misi, he kicks it out. This one doesn't go down for the Bears. Tracked down by the...
Here's Ray J. Dennis, the veteran, playing in his 148th game as a collegiate. Bridges off the mark. They'll come early and often from beyond the arc for Baylor.
To get loose, he gets confident, and guess what that does? He starts hurting it.
Baylor goes inside again. Why not? They were 8 for 8 before that tip. Three ball is good.
Misi might be the other one.
Talking about Yves Misi as well. He's on the bench right now. Jalen Bridges on the floor, number 11 in gold. And he's got his first bucket of the afternoon.
Well, they create so much spacing and they're having missed shots. Block shots off the backboard are a little bit more difficult because you're usually flattened out a little bit on your offensive end.
That three ball is good from Jalen Bridges, and that's a good sign for Scott. Love shot fake. Bridges way off the mark. Back-to-back air balls.
Almost rushed. Roger said he got one right. Well,
tough two by Jalen Bridges. He has 7, and it's...
But you've got to make sure you're in gaps and closing off the paint. And that's where the damage came by Baylor, and this is too easy.
Bridges misses from under the basket.
And that's too easy. I mean, just rip and go baseline, and there's... With Tennyson with 4 fouls, you go right to Misi, and he's just got to be strong with it.
Here's Bridges, an easy 2 off the dime from Langston Love. At the foul line.
They left him.
Bridges, a defended 2. Here comes TCU, looking to top. 5 to shoot for Baylor. Bridges, short. Misi the offensive rebound, but it's almost stolen away.
La canasta dentro del arco en los últimos 12 minutos de juego.
Veíamos las alineaciones titulares. Jalen Bridges, el único titular del año pasado que retorna a este equipo de Baylor. El yerro por parte precisamente de Bridges. El bendito image and likeness que le ha hecho bien para que estos jóvenes puedan lucrar un poco a raíz de su nombre. A distancia quiere responder Baylor. Triple tras triple. Miro Little. En realidad Bridges, puntos para él. Arriba 5 el equipo hoy vestido de blanco.
Y ahorita que hablabas de Abmas, que se está convirtiendo pues, prácticamente en el líder histórico en puntos anotados en división.
Es ridículo directamente. Estática ahora la ofensiva de Baylor. Sin embargo, Don, afuera la pelota, el rebote ahí. Hay falta, sí, en contra de Ojanguna, que encima se llevó un golpazo a la altura de la nuca. RJ Dennis. 1-1 con Dizo, el balón al otro lado. Bridges que lanza el triple. Triplazo de Baylor. Lindo pase por parte de Dennis. Mal, la bola afuera ahora en Baylor. Para Langston Love. Pelota afuera, el triple sin marca. Triplazo de Baylor. Que se vuelve a poner al triple. Ladrillazo, casi rompe el tablero. La pelota la tiene Baylor. Cuidado, Texas. Bridges a distancia. Termina fallando, se caía la banca de Baylor. Se acertaba ese triple, el rebote para Max Akmas. En la marca está Hunter. El cambio de marca es buena, la marca de Texas. La ofensiva hacia afuera, se mueve la bola. Solo Bridges afuera, que lanza el triple. Termina fallando, el rebote para Akmas. Mirá, sin falta, sin falta por ahora, los van a dejar jugar. Y se viene Baylor y a distancia lanza el triple. ¡Ya! Triplazo de Baylor. Partido igualado.
Has shot it well of late.
Bridges. That's a good sign for Bridges, who did not have a very good shooting game on Saturday against Cincinnati. Able to come away with the rebound that time. Bridges on the move, has Dennis with him. Instead, he's going to take it all the way to the rim and score. Back-to-back sequences resulted in buckets there for Jalen Bridges. With Baylor, with the dribble here. Going to get past Finister, drives again and scores. And Jalen Bridges is looking like something you didn't see at all on Saturday right now.
Well, nobody really knew what they wanted to be in. And again, if you turn it over to Kansas State, you feed what they do best offensively, and that's transition.
On the floor. On the inbounds, Bridges spinning, turning, and scores.
How about that composure?
Impressive low post move.
Well, if you call it that.
Got the job done. Dennis circling. Catch and shoot. Bridges off the heel. Long rebound out to Miro Little. Dennis kick. Bridges spins, shoots over Gassan. Adjusted the shot too long. There's Bridges in the lane. Tried it off the glass. Ojan Wuna, actually Misi. The lob now for Bridges. Comes down with it, goes back up and scores.
Nice job cutting behind the defense. That early ball screen, Baylor
back with a 1-point lead. Bridges catch and shoot three, around and out. A.J. Dennis stops, looking for somewhere to go. Bridges and Gassan. Bridges too strong. Oh, John Wuna able to collect and score on the putback.
He's just...
Well, this time will drive. Kick to Bridges from the corner. Punched out by Ojan Wuna to Love to keep...
Thank you, Rich. For those of you who just watched TCU upset Houston and Fort Worth, we've got Cincinnati and Baylor, the Bearcat. Bridges short and goes out of bounds. Will belong to Cincinnati.
Ball screen coverage wasn't good.
Bridges short, airballed it.
He's not even close.
Foul against Baylor. If this is
Nice secured after the offensive rebound.
Lobbing up top for Bridges. Pulled it in and lays it up.
And that is, they do that automatically when you show 1-3-1. And Westmill.
The Bears have scored on 9 of their last 10 possessions. Bridges. No good. Newman has the rebound.
To tell a group of shooters not to pull the trigger. Step back for Bridges.
I think Mark Pope's done a really good job offensively with this team. I think he's after the free throw for Baylor, and you just got beat down back. Good execution for BYU. You know, you see a thing that creates those driving opportunities.
Bridges, clean look at a tray, drains it.
Initiate half-court offense. Did a good job scoring early.
BYU started 2 of 6, 5 of 6 since. And a lot of those buckets have been in transition as we see another. Bridges controls off the skip pass, floats to the basket, off the window for 2, and he's fouled. May have cooled off the piping hot Cougars after a beatdown of West Virginia on Saturday. West Virginia transfer, Bridges too strong. Misi can't find the handle. Nunn grabs the long offensive rebound. Bridges, nice look, nice finish.
One of the things Baylor is very good at.
Advantage for BYU. Bridges spinning to the hole. Over the basket, over the rim rather, knocked out of bounds. Jay Dennis going to try to bail the Bears out. Goes to Nunn. Shot clock winding down once again. Bridges from 3. Another empty possession for Baylor. Whistle on the floor.
Nice pass and a great cut.
Love gets contact, can't finish. Bridges can! Huge offensive rebound. He had 5 offensive boards last game. Shot fakes, gets Saunder flying. Bridges gets 2 more. 4 straight points.
Half court, you got a chance.
Bridges looking for 6 straight points. Rims out on him. Players on the floor.
And here's the 1-3-1.
The lob to Bridges. He brings it down and puts it back up and converts.
Really nice.
Hall may have forced that one, looking for a foul, didn't get it. Transition for the Bears. Good look for Bridges. Bang!
3 minutes in, Baylor on top. They have 5 different players that average double figures. Bouncing baseline. Nice pass from Messi, and Bridges with the reverse.
Well, that's what
Baylor's made 5 of their last 6 shots on this end. Quick fire 3. And 3 pokes in the neighborhood for the rebound. 6'5", 220. Sophomore from Jonesboro, Arkansas, really saw an uptick in playing time towards the tail end of last season. Bridges with a miss. Baylor's missed their last 6 shots. Bridges turns, fires, no, collects his own miss, and gets the roll off the window.
Wow, low percentage shot by
30 pounds. He can play all 5 positions. Bridges roaring, missing. Baylor shooting under 40% now in this first stanza.
to live with that being the focal point of the scouting report almost every night in the Big 12.
Bridges threes off target. Baylor 1 for 7. Despite all these misses, just 3 offensive rebounds all game long. Bridges powering, and then the soft touch to finish. Small. Bridges big steps. He has it denied by Garrison. Cowboys back. The Pokes have made 7 of their last 8 shots. Tied at 52. Corner 3 around and out. Small takes it away from Messi. Walter a long way out. Walter behind his back. Runner. Bridges. Small tracks it down. Bridges wanted to foul. No whistle. Bridges left alone in the corner. His three's not there. Garrison. It is physical down.
Right back to him, let him go to work.
Messi's got Thompson on him in the post. Outside Bridges for a 3. It's not there. Walter soaring in for the rebound. Lost it on the way down. Baylor gets the touch. Tap out. Baylor secures it with 3 seconds left. Ahead to Bridges. The exclamation mark, and Baylor's getting out of Stillwater with a win.
Ball exceptionally well right there off of the back cut. They do that a lot. They move without the ball, and they will backdoor cut you to death.
Bridges misses the 3, but Messi very active early. Starts the break the other way. Walter for 3. In and out. Oh, and a follow by Jalen Bridges.
Multiple effort plays right there. Jalen Bridges locks up. One-on-one defense, gets the stop.
Gave it away to Ray J. Dennis. Walter to Bridges. 3 in the corner is no good. Jacoby Walter, the rebound in the putback.
That's one.
Baylor. Jacoby Walter to Miro Little to Jalen Bridges. The 3 is good from the left corner.
That's just great ball movement. Move it from side. Maybe, but he absorbs the contact, goes and finishes. Their guards are good at getting contact on the drive.
Jalen Bridges, 3, right corner. Shot won't fall. Rebound DJ Nix for Cornell. Rose, and Baylor has possession of the ball, leading 67-48. Ray J. Dennis gives to Bridges. Open 3, straight away. Knocks it down.
And we've just seen a lot of open shots by Baylor. They move how efficient their offense is, and they are tough.
Nunn bumped there, no foul call. Kicks it out to Bridges, who misses from three-point range. Here comes Dennis, second in the Big 12 in assists, 12th in the nation. 6.5 assists per game. Bridges for three. No good, just off the front iron. Men's game in the Farrell Center.
No, this is a tremendous crowd. Typically in a game like this, like you just said, if it's not the end of the Farrell, I mean, we might see 2,000-3,000 people in here.
Right. Students are gone.
And such a smooth pace, and he changes gears at a really elite level, which is what makes him extremely hard to guard.
Jalen Bridges for three, and he knocks it down. First made reach, and a miss on the layup. Nunn to Bridges, another three. Just misses on this one. Jacoby Walter, the offensive rebound.
Those guys. Duke's pressure has been good to start this game.
Nunn tries to go by him. And the three-pointer is a line drive that finds the bottom. Jalen have yet to succeed on one of those alley-oop plays, and they will run a lot of them for Misi. Pull up, fade away, no good. Misi with the rebound, throws it up and in on cue.
Much better blocking out. That was a heck of a rebound by Bridges.
He throws a three up. That's off to the right. And who's it going to be on? Right on the floor. Foster was in that lane. Almost looked like he was in slow motion. Difficult finger roll. No good. Follow up and in. Tapped in. It looked like Bridges who got his left hand on it.
20 times a game. But I would love to see where that would change, where the defense gets it.
Another line drive three that falls for Jalen Bridges.
That's his 20th. The defender guarding the screener. Filipowski stays too long on the ball. He's wide open.
Big time alley-oop, and that is finished there by Bridges. From near half court, they throw the alley-oop.
Affect our defense and not get off to a slow start, of course.
Here's Bridges to the basket, and Baylor on the board now. Ojanwuna also in. Long jumper. That one off the heel, rebounded. Hagen's the other way.
Of what they were able to bring to the table, highly touted and talented freshman.
38-15. Jalen Bridges can't wrap that one around. That makes it a 49-26 game. Long jump shot, and that one goes down for Jalen Bridges.
Good response. Benefit and exploit is their ability to beat their primary defender and get in the paint.
Bridges again, this time a brick. Plucked out of the air, Hogarth, and he's fouled on the baseline.
Rotation from Baylor early, a lot of movement. Bridges fires a three off the front of the iron.
Unless you're at Duke or Kentucky. Nice
Dennis
pass.
weaves into the forecourt.
Pressure.
Coach Holloway says you can expect us to compete every night. They're doing that against the 6th-ranked team in the country. Bridges stops the run.
That's the problem if you don't get that trap on one. Watch Bridges, he was open up the court.
13-point Baylor lead. Bridges tried to make it 16, but Walter rips the offense.
Verdette's going to be going to the Olympics and play 3x3 for the United States of America. Thank you, Jimmer.
You were just busy in San Juan with that squad. Speaking of three, Jalen Bridges again. Hall has been banging away. 22 of their 36 points have come in the paint. Bridges in the paint, off the mark. Son of a coach, playing like one. Bridges is tied up, and so is Misi. Ball is saved to Misi, who finished.
Timeout.
And it has slowed Baylor down. 5 on the shot clock. Misi, extra pass, maybe running out of time. Bridges launches. Oh, Misi rips it away from Davis. Wow, big rejection. Baylor on the run again. The freshman sensation, Walter. Follow-up jam by Bridges.
His coach, Scott Drew. Extra pass to Bridges in the corner, who hits the three-pointer.
Just unselfish basketball right there. Jacoby could have shot that right there. A lot.
Langston Love off the bench at the first media timeout. Talked about him in the open. Coming off a career-high 23 in the win over Nichols. There's Jalen Bridges. Strong drive. Dennis into the paint. Got around his defender. Left it on the rim. No good. Loose ball out to Bridges, who misses. Bridges had an open jumper from the free throw, but there's gifts for the kids also. Is that fair?
So I guess my question is, what age do you stop getting your kids gifts?
Never. Jalen Bridges, a three-point goes out. It's an air ball from the corner. Pushing the tempo ahead to Ray J. Dennis. Bridges, left corner, in and out. Looking for back-to-back made threes. Here come the Bears on the run out. None. Corner to Little for three. It's no good. Bridges the offensive rebound and put back. What a first opener. Northwestern State now 2 of 12 shooting from three-point range with that make. Bridges has the ball knocked out of his hands. Pass tipped away and stolen. Jaden Nunn. Walter up with a three. It is no good. Bridges flies in for the rebound. Missed on the putback. And the loose ball. Great Hoyt returning. Not a single start returning to the team this year. The coaching change. Bridges. Nice soft three from in front of the Baylor bench. Rebound. Ray J. Dennis trots into the front court. How about another one for Bridges? No good from the right corner on that one. 13 points, 7 rebounds. Ray J. Dennis, double-figure scoring, 12. He's got 6 assists. Eve Nisi. And there's Bridges with 3 more.
I mean, any night, these guys can get hot, and they're very unselfish.
Uh-oh, Bridges again. That three is off the mark. He's 4 of 8 from three-point range now. That is on Brown. That is his first. Bears inbounding on the baseline. We're tied at 5. Oh, nice play. Out of bounds. Right into Jalen Bridges, who banks it home.
So at first glance, it looked like
2. Nichols out rebounding Baylor right now. 8-4 here in the early stages. Jalen Bridges with the bucket.
All right.
Nichols jets down the floor but missed the layup. Baylor brings it the other way. Bridges, 3, right corner, in and out, no good. Bridges coming off a big game.
You see Keith Kimball right there.
You know, I asked him before the game, how's November been for you? He says he's trying to stay more regional and travel, which for somebody as well-rested in Love. Baylor 45, Nichols 23. 3 missed badly by Bridges there, but Ojanwuna the Brown. Rebound Jacoby Walter in the corner. Dennis pushes the tempo ahead to Bridges, and he banks it in on the left baseline. In the preseason, 6 out of 10 schools in the Southland Conference. Again, an all-new coaching staff this year. Oh, nice reverse layup there by Jalen Bridges.
Into this one, Ray J. Dennis's errant pass to Eve Nisi is tracked down by Jacoby Walter. Swing to Bridges. A good three-point shooter puts the Bears on the board.
That stems the tide of little relationships. We'll tell you about that.
Florida 5 baskets on 6 possessions. Dennis, open man is Bridges. His second three.
An early lesson. This is fun.
This is some graduate level stuff for Eve Nisi against the grad student Samuel. And Bridges alone again nearly had a third. There's Poland on the run out for Florida.
In the Cracker Jack box, you just never know what you're going to get.
That's a nice analogy for the often used box of chocolates. Bridges, third three for him. Jalen Bridges is hot again. Nico Little. Nisi. Clayton came to double. That left Bridges open. Maybe don't do that next time. That's 4 for 5 from deep for Jalen Bridges.
In both of those backcourts. ISO again.
Bridges on the floor, makes an impact, can't complete the shot. And here is Walter for the Gators. Back out Bridges halfway through the shot clock. Chamuchachu a screen. They go under, and Bridges goes over.
That's the scouting report. They were going to go on Iona. That's where he made his living, in the mid-range.
A three-point Florida possession. Bridges again with space, and a rare miss this time. Despite that, Bridges has had a huge night. Matched up with a freshman House. Bridges spinning. Bridges to the right hand. Bridges scores it. Here's Florida once again. What do you see with the Bears are on offense when they're going well?
They got so many weapons. They are very balanced. Guys make shots all over the place, including the corner.
And a sit into Misi. Bridges getting a step on Bilodeau into a Beckway. Misi's there for the follow. It rims out, but Misi will shoot two. In the nation last year, an adjusted offensive efficiency.
Oh, MAC Player of the Year. How about that?
Bridges off target on a three. And off the retire rebound, Pope will run it for Oregon.
Zone and play man-to-man out of it.
In the corner, Bridges off the shot fake. Bridges drills a three.
Great ball movement right there. They saw the zone. It's like
Dennis. And Ray J. Dennis has control for Baylor.
They put a lot of length around Jordan Pope.
Bridges gets a clean look. And there's Misi flying at another offense for Baylor. He's rebounded and defended well, though. Bridges. It's got a busy night offensively. Gets to the left hand and scores it. Bridges with 8.
Well, what they did, the Beavers, they pro career in Europe to get into a line of work where he's going to make a ton of money. What's the lob here?
It's Bridges from Dennis. Back-to-back plays with a lob for Baylor. Oregon State falls. Jaden Nunn had options, goes to Bridges on the wing. Bridges. Rebound Bilodeau. Oregon State can get this down to a dozen or less. Number 1 pick, 2019.
Yep.
Clint Tinkle, a big fan of his.
Nice pass.
Terrific find. It's Bridges with the slam.
Well, they answered the bell after that timeout.
Was led by as many as 19. Little bit sloppy at times, but still shooting 52%. Good cut there. Bridges, the find from Walter. 4. Can you take something out of that, even in a blowout game?
Absolutely. Oh, no. And again, they made Baylor not play as well as they're capable.
Handed out from Bridges.
Vertical jump. Misi's is 4 inches higher than the next best of anyone he's ever tested at Baylor. And the guy's 7 foot tall.
Inbounds to Jalen Bridges, banks it in from the left side. First 2 of the night.
3 a year ago. Needed a playmaker. They've gotten both of those.
Trap at midcourt. Bears get out of it. Three-pointer by Bridges. He drains it from the left wing.
And Bridges is really the old-timer of the trend. So that's their chance tonight.
So Scott Drew, head coach of the Bears in his 21st season, 22nd as a Division I head coach. That 1 year at Valparaiso. Winning as coach in Baylor.
As I said when we started, you're my security blanket. It's hard for me to do anything without you sitting right next to me.
I'll ride your coattails as long as I can. Congratulations, Pat.
Thank you.
Well done by Walter Abercrombie. There's really in the long way to go in this game, but they're playing one of their most complete games so far in this young season.
They are. There's another 3. But what a find by R.J. Dennis. That ball had to...
Kicks to Love for 3. Shot no good. Back iron. Jacoby Walter, the rebound. Bridges for 3. Leaves it short. Front iron. Ball goes out of bounds and over to Jaden Nunn. Brings it up the right side of the floor. The lob for Bridges. A little too strong on the alley-oop. Bears come away with it in.
That's great defense right there by Ray J. Dennis, but that's an even better shot by Nicholas.
Runner no good. Tip no good. Second tip. Jalen Bridges has it. Looks like he's fouled. Grimes to Bridges. Nearly slips down. Keeps his footing. Spins in the paint. Shot no good. Back iron. Rebound Samaro. Moot point. He hits both of them. Lead is again 10. 16 points for Samaro is a season high for him. Nice pass and a flush by Jalen Bridges.
Jalen Bridges. He was the leading shot blocker last year. He's only 6'7", but he's got great length.
Here he is from deep. And the rebound trickles out to Denver Jones. Here come the Auburn Tigers. player every day. Picked as the preseason Big 12 Freshman of the Year. Freshman from McKinney, Texas. Launching from the corner and a three. And Jalen Bridges, that is a 5-point.
I love the way he moves his feet, Cardwell.
Lining it up from the corner and a three rattles in. The second three for Jalen Bridges.
Early last.
Does that Scott Drew when he goes to the zone trying to get Auburn out of rhythm?
Sure. It's like you've been throwing fastballs and they started hitting them. And you got to throw a curveball. What a block by Williams.
Jalen Williams. Kick it. Misfires on the three and Baylor controls.
Yeah, if I'm Baylor now, I want to cut this 8-point lead in half. Watch out.
Stepping in. And that one rattles out for Jalen Bridges. Hustling. Jacoby Walter. He'll fire from deep. And on the offensive glass, Bridges inside.
That's what Bridges does. He can make the three, but where he's most valuable to best
on the move. And Ray J. Dennis the rebound for Baylor. Three in transition is off from Jalen Bridges. And keeping it alive is Jonathan Chama Chachua. Shot clock inside 10. Jalen Bridges.
Gonna shoot it.
With the left hand, and he got it up and over Janai Broome.
That's what we mean by playing off one foot.
Special player.
And it's so unassuming, Roxy. He's not fancy at all. Got him.
Jalen Bridges, tough fadeaway in the baseline, and there is Chaney Johnson, the rebound. And Auburn looks it away right to Langston Love.
Yeah, but Aiden Holloway knew that was a little bit over-anxious.
Bridges. Had a clean look in the rebound. Aiden Holloway for Auburn.
Look at these hands.
Man. Baylor has never led in this game, and Walter finally gets into the scoring column. He won in the opening round against West Virginia, but the donut so far in this one. Walter contested three. Got it!
Well, that's why he's going to be the 8th pick in the draft.
With the home crowd.
They work it inside. And there's a good sign for Baylor. The first bucket in the last 5 games for number 30.
It's out of some turmoil.
Toss inside and a great feed by Bridges. Yep. Down low and none put it home.
Shed, who I've just fallen in love with this season.
Shed, a brilliant defender. Dennis will try. And hits a three.
If you've just joined us, Houston has led by as many as 17. They've never trailed today.
There you go. Go buy somebody.
None. Accelerates. There you go. That's putting pressure on the defensive guy.
The Bears break. Walter, no whistle. Here's a three off the rebound, and it's good from Jaden Dunn.
We saw Kansas last night on the road. And they have certainly had no letdown here tonight coming off of that loss.
Dennis for three.
Es 7-1. Igual Forfi seguramente va a crecer todavía.
Todavía tiene con qué crecer, sí señor. Aquí se voltea, da la finta. Con una mano anota Smithy. 28.
Bridges working with Misi. Nice pass. And he lays it in.
The spacing from Baylor offense.
Transferring from North Carolina. Oh, John Wuna inside, left hand, nice finish over Jennings.
There's scored in 3 minutes now. 7-6 advantage for the Cyclones. Jalen Bridges, great pump fake. Ray J. Dennis, clean look. Cashes in.
And that is vintage Baylor back
to the paint. Bridges loses his footing. Momcilovic can't take advantage. Ojanwuna can, though, off of a nice feed.
What a block by Eve Nisi going up and getting that on top of the square.
Dennis knocks it home. Ray J. Dennis, the senior out of Chicago.
Yeah.
Defense.
Outstanding one-on-one defense from Eve Nisi. Didn't allow Diallo to get closer to the rim, forced the 8-foot hook.
Oh, what a shot. Top of the key, just drilled it. Langston Love. Here's Dennis. Bridges, great look. And another throwdown by Josh Ojamuna. Right now, what do you tell your team?
Well, you got to find a way to get cleaner looks on the offensive end as we're going to look at the good ball movement right here from the Baylor Bears. See Jalen Bridges drive Darius Johnson, get to the paint, good 2-foot.
In White getting his first action. How about this move from Dennis? Extra pass, Jacoby Walter, book it.
Three ball is good by Nunn. Just their second three of the afternoon. Baylor down.
Job of reading the defense, pivoting, being strong with your base, fundamentally sound. Find your seam, find your angle.
Inside, Misi, good catch, good finish. 8 points for the freshman. Bridges, big to big passing, and the domination continues. Misi with the ball, 21 in goal. Freshman big with 23 points. Bridges finds him, and Misi shakily dunks that one.
Yeah, he wasn't going to.
Offensive rebound, Ojanwuna. Baylor's been great on the offensive glass all night. A Dennis three, big spot, big shot. Ray J. Dennis, who's not had a. Dennis looking around, where's he supposed to go with it? He goes to Bridges, over the top for Love, comes down with it and scores.
Well, look, this Cincinnati leading Baylor in Waco, trying to deliver the Bears their first ever loss inside this building. Ojanwuna hanging on the rim, not going to help that.
Walters, 8 points, leaving guys in the dust all night long. Nunn from long distance, drains it. And says, how you like me now?
Throw line to Jalen Bridges on the right wing. Jacoby Walter. Walter drives, the C's parked, and he lays it in with his left hand.
The zone of Cornell is a little different.
Inbound, Jacoby Walter on the run out. Fires it left corner. Jalen Bridges back to Little for three. It's good! A three by the freshman from Finland. Final minute, first half. Baylor leads this game 53-42. Bridges pass to Ojanwuna. Great job to handle that pass in close range and put it in. What a move. 61-44, Bears on top. Pass on the baseline to Jaden Nunn. Back outside. Oh, another three. Oh, and another one is good by Jacoby Walter. Same spot.
Yeah, I think that's an area where that's the knock on Baylor currently. Defensively, they have to get better. I mean, they're winning the game by 12, but Cornell still has.
Leads Jalen Bridges in the corner. Nice pass to Walter.
Oh,
whoa,
wow.
head
Oh,
fake.
wow.
Man, head fake and then up and around and has a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, they have some guys. Henry Dugat, Aaron Bruce.
Bridges with the steal. Ahead to Nunn, who's going to dunk it.
6'10", 239 Samuel, a 7', 235 Misi, and this time Misi wins the matchup. These are two NBA bodies going at it.
Yes, and he has looked.
Ray J. Dennis, one of those transfers to Bridges, another. Langston Love, he has been terrific off the bench where they keep him out for an extended period of time, or is he score dependent?
No, they have enough depth that they don't need him, but you also don't want to foul out your own player. You got to kind of teach him to play.
Here's Nunn. In and out, nearly his first basket. Offensive rebound is snared by Bridges, who almost threw it away. Dennis collects, and Dennis drills it. Another Baylor three. The Bears logged in due to an injury. 61-61 game. Love is back out there for Baylor. Chama Chachua. Oh, look at this. The big man with a three.
Coaching guys like that.
Yes, like as Wayne Tinkle said, he really showed maturity in the game against Nebraska with us down big. Walter, it's another three. 24 for Jacoby Walter.
Pass down low. Misi went for the dunk, didn't get it. Bears another crack at it, and a three-pointer again by Jaden Nunn.
One great thing about a team that will... Little pressure now by Baylor. Look at this.
And a turnover leads to a Walter three. And just like that, Auburn with a three.
Cha-ching! Cha-ching! He had the mismatch inside. Didn't see Misi.
Ray J. Dennis left open. Tie game! Gilbert on the left side, Momcilovic. And Bridges rebounds. Jalen Bridges, very good rebounder. Couldn't hit. Loose ball, possession arrow, and it belongs to Baylor.
And they never are, but neither are the players and coaches.
Jones hangs, can't hit. Bridges. Baylor back the other way. Bridges, Iowa State advantage. Speed here, Gilbert, jumper. Dennis with his head up. Baylor, the task is to find an answer offensively. Walter inside, no call. Bridges, put back, wouldn't go, and eventually a foul underneath on Iowa State. Still scoreless. 0 for 7 from the floor, 0 for 4 from 3. Gilbert's shot wouldn't fall. Bridges the rebound. Baylor back the other zone. Straight on, Jones. I thought Curtis Jones. Lipsy up and under, wouldn't fall. Misi had it knocked away, but Bridges collects. Now Dennis.
A margin of loss against Houston at home this year.
Iowa State's Dennis from deep. John with an offensive rebound. The putback wouldn't fall. Bridges puts it in. Dennis will try. Can't hit the three. Tipped out. It ends up with Bridges. Nunn back to Bridges. And clock is at 5. Bridges. Walter will try. Can't hit. Bridges the rebound.
The end of the season.
Dede Thomas. And that is off the mark. It's a Baylor team that throughout the years under Scott Drew has played a lot of zone. And they're most throwing it away. Skillings. Tip wouldn't go. Loose ball. And eventually Bridges comes away with it. After 7 assists per game. Nope. Corner 3. That wouldn't go from Jizzle James. Now Dennis.
Got the ball again. Watch him.
Inside, Nunn wouldn't go. Tip does. I think it was Bridges.
That was crazy.
Dennis couldn't hit. Misi follow. That wouldn't go. Offensive rebound. Now Walter wide open.
That's gonna look like I-35 tomorrow. There's some more Cyclone fans down here.
Lukosius off the glass and it rolls out, and he is still scoreless. First 2 games here at the Big Lukosius not able to hit.
Now the question is, do you foul?
They shot 25% in the first half, and they were down 2. Lukosius not able to hit. And the run for Cincinnati will come to an end.
For Grant McCaslin. High off the glass, no. And Bridges grabs it for Baylor.
I like what I see with Isaacs. He drives with a purpose. He drives with bad intentions for the defense when he goes to the basket.
Number 11 Bears. Kerwin Walton's first 3-point attempt off the mark. And a foul called on Texas.
Oh, what a foul coming down.
McMillan from the corner. Too strong, and Bridges tracks it down, but he stepped on the end line. Keith Kimball right there with the call.
So you got double team right there.
Yalaho, another high hand closeout by Baylor.
And for Baylor, break it down, put your AB hat on. What are you saying with Baylor?
Pop. Not that time. Love, deep three. Around and out. Offensive rebound to Bridges. It's go time for Baylor.
For this lead.
Cunningham feeds to Hunter. Shot was a little strong. He wanted a foul. Bridges has it.
They've got numbers if they hurry.
Sisu. Kick out Hunter. And that one rattles out.
It's exactly how he started the game with those 2 threes. That one, like you said, John, in and out.
That's it.
Good job by Shedrick. Watch it. He's going to run the court here.
Shedrick runs the court. Couldn't convert. Baylor back the other way.
A lot of contact on that play.
They've got numbers.
13 fan bases that don't like this guy, but there's one in Austin that's going to appreciate him for a long, long time.
Gritty player. Out 7. Little will try. And Bridges. Good rebound.
I would post.
Point Texas advantage. Mitchell at the basket, tried to reverse it, wouldn't go. Dennis, there's that float. Feed. Shedrick had it blocked as Bridges came swooping in. Bridges with 23 and a huge block right.
One-on-one.
Ace miss. And that was partially deflected. Bridges comes up with it. And now Dennis. They can tie back this year. They were down 10 against UCF and won. Tonight down 14. Ace miss.
It's a surprise tonight when he misses.
Kick to the corner, McCullough. Out of the hands of Adams, Baylor the other way. It's a versatile Baylor offense, including Langston. Off the mark. Bridges rebounds the miss. Bridges really good rebounder. Lob up. And McCullough all the way down. That wouldn't fall. Loose ball. Baylor has it.
Well, they missed McCullough's ability to play in the open court.
Walter catch and shoot. Easy kicks out. None. And now Walter. Rebound Bridges. Walter will try again. And an offensive rebound again. Spurfy gets into the paint, flips it up, wouldn't go, and then it's knocked away. Baylor basketball. Bears trying to break a 42-all tie. None.
Closing out on the best three-point shooter on Baylor's team.
Evie can't hit, and flying in is Bridges for the rebound. Jalen Bridges, good rebounder, the West Virginia transfer to the ESPN 100. Baseline jumper would go. Bridges the rebound, and Miro Little. Cole's being harassed, needs some help. And that one off the mark from Tennyson. Their first half. And all tied up 21 apiece. Touchdown. Tennyson not able to hit.
TCU just settled.
Kick to the corner. Anderson floated. And the rebound ripped down by Bridges. He is good on the glass.
The arc on that ball, there was no need for that arc. Just shoot it like a normal shot.
Jacoby against Jacoby. Walter and Coles scoring up there for
on the floor for loose balls. I mean, he's bringing that intensity that you see out of a junior or a senior, not a freshman.
I like when they do that white eyes thing.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Do you do that when you make great commentary?
Peavy gives off Miller, back to Peavy. That three wouldn't fall. Bridges had it for a moment, and eventually it ends up with Miro Little.
Watch the intensity on the perimeter, too.
Open look at a three from Walter, the sensational freshman, and it's tracked down as he enters the day at better than 14 per game. Roberts picks up the dribble, 7 to shoot. This is Sharp, fires deep, 3, no, and a rebound corralled by Bridges.
Yeah, and I like the white.
Rise to the moment against this Houston Cougars team. Here in front of a sellout crowd here in Waco. Underneath with a leaner left-handed baby hook shot from Roberts, won't go. Public enemy #1 here in Waco today.
Good guys base posted up down low.
Roberts is going to be reaching against Misi, so Roberts, who is just wreaking havoc against this Baylor field, Jim. The rest of the team for Baylor is 3 of 13. Francis played with that early foul trouble. Unable to put it down on a reverse, and now Ray J. Dennis back up the floor. Not led, they've been down by as many as 17. They've scored 5 quick points in a row. Shid, a little bit short, and a rebound underneath by Bridges. Shid looking for a seam, 5 to shoot. Gets square, he'll fire, block Lucy. And then Roberts puffs it up. Baylor giving him a taste of their own medicine. 5 minutes. Houston has extended its lead back to 8. Walter. At that time, offensive rebound. Bridges pivots back up, flicks it up to the rim, and he takes it.
His hesitation with Houston.
Shed, 3 to shoot. Bodies bumping, he comes up short. It's a one possession game. Boy, Baylor has been in a number of these games, haven't it, this year? Shed, down the paint, lays up. He's missed 8 straight shots.
That's a swipe by Roberts in the middle of the floor, too. Oh, small versus big.
This is the moment he lives for. He elevates. Too much. 25 seconds in a one-possession game. Baylor has... Give them all kinds of credit.
Yeah, and not an easy style to officiate.
Sharp lets it fly. Too much.
You can still push in overtime. There you go.
Nunn, here he comes. Baseline, turn back. How big has Francis been inside?
You just have to keep challenging, though, I think.
Dennis gets him reset.
I thought the ball was knocked loose by Lipsy.
Turnover. Iowa State the other way. That's the 9th turnover. The physical and the bigger Jalen Bridges.
Yeah, he's really a good defender. That's a bad play right there and a great steal.
You're trying to put it behind his back. James gives off.
Oh, what a foul coming down.
McMillan from the corner. Too strong, and Bridges tracks it down, but he stepped on the end line. Keith Kimball right there with the call. That. You talk about a place being lit?
That was cold. I ain't even get a selfie with him.
We're having too much fun inside United Super Bowl.
Here in the first half in Fort Worth, Schollmeyer Arena. John Shampi, Jay Williams, Chris Bud. That one knocked away from Bridges. No call there. And it's Nelson. Both heights back.
When you put it on defense.
Out of bounds. 7 on the shot clock.
This year's starter for Kelvin Sampson, so he's called for his first. And Baylor's still looking for his first points. Bridges puts it on the deck. That's a clean strip, according to the officials. Roberts.
They want Dennis going left. They want Dennis going left. Here we go.
Dennis hounded by Shed. This is Bridges. Waltzes into the paint. He coughs it up. Ahead of the field.
Steele, Dallin Hall knocked it away. 3-on-2 for BYU. Hall.
Back in West Virginia. The 5th-year senior who scored 1,000 points, his 1,000th point earlier this year, turns it over. West Virginia gives it right.
Bridges got rid of it, but ultimately a Baylor turnover. Number 3 tonight. And that's a foul. Here's the lob. They wave it off, going the other way.
El pase arriba. Messi en tráfico, pegaba finalmente de él. Se da posesión para los Jayhawks con 2 minutos. 8 segundos por jugar.
Ha sido su talón de Aquiles, pero siguen compitiendo. Están a 9 puntos de ventaja frente a este equipo de Kansas que se acaba de apoderar del balón. Otra entrega de balón para el equipo de primera mitad.
Y ha desaparecido Dickinson. Aquí termina otra vez entregando la naranja Baylor. La finta penetrando. La falta.
Baylor, a good start offensively here in the second half, trying to keep it going with Bridges. Going the other way. Nice defense from Darian Williams.
Wow, this is great defense. And we've got a push-off.
Sense a run coming here from the Bears. As it's going to be poked away, and it'll belong to Baylor. Oh, how about this block? As good as the defensive play we've seen this year.
Yeah, Eve.
Lanzando la pérdida, la termina salvando Baylor. No hay cuidado que hay contraataque de Texas. Y la pelota se va a quedar con Baylor, ¿no? Porque sí, tocó afuera. No, se la dan a Texas. Yo podría alegar, tapa que allí Dylan Disus.
You can offensive rebound them. You play to your strengths. They've settled for too many long J's.
Tipped there by Reed. Nice steal, and the Bearcats get it right back out of the break. Let's see.
And what's changed? They've made 5 of their last 7.
It's just making the smart play, taking what the defense gives you, and finding a way to get inside the paint. And if you're a coach...
Backcourt violation. Turnover Baylor.
Well, just a wide open look for Jacoby Walter. Those are shots.
Penetrates, kicks into the corner. 3 ball is no good. Areco Gibson normally wears number 2. He's wearing number 23 tonight. Bears in a hurry up the floor. Don't get a shot away. Mississippi's out.
In Detroit. Hey, they may be. It feels good. I got a feeling this Baylor team, though, guys can make a run, but when you're not patient.
Didn't play at Illinois, then he was a first-round pick.
Nunn drops it off for Messi, who is fouled. If there's one place that Yves Messi has struggled this season, it has been at the help him get to the Sweet 16. Nunn, step back. Way too strong.
They ought to get the last shot here. Oh, they won't.
They Wusu. That's the kind of player he is, barreling his way across.
Bridges has the ball knocked out of his hands. Pass, tipped away and stolen. Lane will dunk it at the other end. 5 unanswered by the Demons.
Clayton could not stay in bounds there off the near takeaway.
I think Baylor and Gonzaga, going back 15 years, before there was a transfer portal.
So Williams will trigger the inbounds for Texas Tech. Here's McMillan. That corner 3 is his office, but Ray J. Dennis is all over.
Under 12 to go first half. Lob to Adams. Bridges sniffed it out. Adams knocked it out of
history of a program that's got a lot of history.
Here's that adjustment to Spiro. They've gone back to man now instead of that zone.
Roberts getting...
Farrakhan lobs it inside for Slazinski. Draws 2. Decides to go ahead anyways. Off the heel, they battle for it. And
Baylor es un equipo que no se achica ante los grandes. Y en su historia, una de las pocas victorias que ha sacado contra equipos.
King loses it, and here comes Baylor.
Was going to have to come in here and put in work, and a beautiful find on the opening possession to set the freshman up.
Here's Emmanuel Miller, number 2 in gray, looking like a first-team All Big 12.
Many extra possessions as you can.
Here's Miller. A couple of veterans going face-to-face. Miller over Bridges, no good. First half. But the lead is just 1 for the Frogs. Miller. Nice move off Bridges. He's the first to... Miller checked by Bridges. Veteran on veteran. And it bounces around and out. Elbow. Let's see what that is for the Horned Frogs with 8 on the shot clock. Miller. No. No whistle.
Responde al equipo de los Longhorns y ahí ven la P ahora debajo de Baylor.
Y eso es básicamente porque consideraron que tenía mayor posesión que los dos muchachos.
Sean keeping the dribble. 5 down to 4. Backing down Bridges. Reverses and scores. Perry. Got a probe in the lane. Carter with 5 to shoot. Puts it up and scores. Able to get around Bridges.
I think that when you only face, what, about 7,000?
75.
Yeah, 7,500. I mean, I feel like every game in Foster should look like this.
That's the goal. There's a steal by Ray J. Dennis.
To clean it up. Filipowski off his most complete game this season. Had it and lost it down there.
Just a tough pass. One more dribble by Jalen Blake. Possession.
Filipowski gets good position. Backs in Bridges, and he throws it up and in. Part of a 9-0 all season long.
4th 3 of the night for Baylor. Davis working on Bridges, who denies. Bridges showing his length there. Davis, who's had a nice second half, working on Bridges. Bridges with the length, going to try to use it there, and does. Hutchins Everett with the rebound.
6 assists against Florida.
How about that? So the first bucket in about the first 6 seconds of this game. Baylor leads 2-0. And a travel at the other.
That's more than fair. He also drinks about 7 cups of coffee a day, which I don't think is healthy for you.
Right.
I feel like I get like 2. I'm like, maybe I'm doing too much. I mean, that's crazy.
I'd pay to see that.
I would.
Here's Jamal West backing down. His defender goes up. Nisi helps on defense. Ball goes Walter for his first points tonight. It's the way to get in the scoring column. Shot no good.
5 for 6 now from deep. Quick little 6-0 spurt for Baylor. Samuel back to the line.
Take a look right now.
And Tyler Bilodeau are their 2 big scorers. Zabekwe gets his 3rd start of the season along with Christian Wright and Dexter Akano, 2 power conference transfers. This Bilodeau. There's Akano. Marquette transferred an early basket and a quiet first half after that. Bilodeau inside Bridges scores it. Oregon State with 2 hoops.
In his last NCAA Division I game, he had 17 in the NCAA tournament for San Diego State against Creighton. Here comes Ray J. Dennis.
Gilbert kicks. Jones answers with a 3. Gilbert puts it on the floor, kicks out. Momcilovic got it. That's a big 3 to give him his rebound. Cincinnati the other way. Skillings buries a 3. Skillings back to Thomas, gets into the paint, kick out, Newman. Got it. Big 3, and they need it.
With the step through. Offensive rebound by Jennings. Nice shot fake, good ball movement by the Red Raiders. And it's paid off by Pop.
Comfortable with Pop Isaacs with the ball because he's such a good free throw shooter.
Good ball movement, Walton, all alone. That's knocked out.
Oh, John with a bumping with Shedrick. Shedrick looking for some help. Kicks it out, Horton, and none rebounds. Toss inside, Adams, good ball movement. Kansas distributes the ball so well, wide open. Murphy buries a 3.
Yep, I don't like this.
Missed the layup. To the corner, O'Bannon couldn't hit. Rebound though from a... The lead is 14, biggest of the night. And that one tipped away from Anderson from the corner. Coles.
The ascending players for this Houston team. And boy, Juwan Roberts all over the place defensively in the early going. Shot from deep. Could have stolen that one. Boy, Roberts may be the MVP of the half so far for Houston.
There it is, middle corner.
Skip, done. Massive one in the Big 12. Roberts, 5 to shoot. Shed. Lets it fly. Not back to our terrific CBS crew. Nice to have you with us. So there's 2 minutes left. Jimmy, go ahead.
Yeah, they're going to plug somebody into the middle.
Freshman and McDonald's All-American Jacoby Walter. Short from the corner. A little bit short. Gunn.
Last possession.
And what a start for the Baylor Bears. Trevin Nell denied by Eve Misi. Noah Waterman breaks the seal for the Cougars.
Arm is an offensive foul.
Ali Khalifa way off on that three, and it goes to Baylor. Tough shot, Jackson Robinson at the side of the backboard, but Spencer Johnson tracks it down. It falling from the corner. I have a feeling the crowd's going to let him know it. And the rebound.
Farrakhan. Johnson back to him.
Toussaint pulls it back. McMillan.
Curtis Jones, elite shooter. To Jones.
Got to get the ball into the paint here. Can't just swing it on the ball. Stayed on the right side of the floor virtually the entire possession.
Nice fake by Jones. The Buffalo transfer can't connect. Or has a 9-rebound advantage, 20-11. Exactly what you were mentioning.
Welcome to life on the road in the Big 12.
Gilbert, he answers the bell.
The three-point line in conference play that has not deterred him from getting his attempts up. Great shot right there.
Saw the trap, left open. Jalen Sellers, his first shot good. Away from three. Avery, what a rebound.
Yes.
And here's Johnson. Another try from beyond the arc.
This Baylor women's team ranked 13th in the country.
It's good, high level across the country. Every game has been huge and competitive, just like we've seen on the men's side.
Rims off, batted out, and saved by Newman. And then that goes awkwardly off of Lukosius, and it's Jalen Bridges who did. Scott Drew is loving this building and this crowd. He got him into it after that bucket again. Thomas is short. Newman is there. Defenders doing. Nice pump fake from Skillings. Handoff, kick out to Thomas. The ball moving. Lukosius. He is way off.
BYU done such a nice job working the ball around and finding that guy. Johnson playing with confidence, comes up short. Nice rebound by Saunders. Here's Jackson Robinson, no good.
Haley challenges the shot, and Thompson ices that ball screen, which means he forces that point guard to go baseline, where so there's some help.
Daly's three. Small. Skip past Daly. Tees for a three that's short. Oklahoma State down by 3. Down to 10 seconds. Thompson fires a three. Tap out. Baylor secures.
Off the bench for Duke. They set up Roach. He finds Filipowski. 3 ball. Count it. Great pass from Filipowski to Mitchell. That's off.
Nice pass.
Tubeck going to give it a try.
It would matter with the size, length, and agility of the young freshman from Cameroon. Oh, Bediako's open.
Push from Silsbee, Texas. Thought about a 3. Got covered up by Dennis. Here's a long 3 right side. That's an air ball. Goes out of bounds. 3-pointer for Northwestern. Off the mark, left side by Forte. Rebound Bears. Here's Langston Love, brings it up. 13 over Northwestern State. 7.5 minutes on the clock in the first half. Wheeling out into the 3-point, 40 points by Baylor, by the way, their second lowest first half scoring of any game this season. Three is up and in by Jim.
Three-point threat, but now it's a little different.
Baylor 6 of 12 on three-pointers here in the game. Three right side, that one's no good by
fouls. Florida without Micah Handlogden today, their starting center. Clayton a three. Uh-oh.
Beautiful.
Don't let this guy get hot here, Baylor.
Highly skilled scorer.
Baylor started the game 5 for 6 through the field. Out of the double, Bilodeau, extra pass. Wright misses an open three, his second miss. Dennis looking at
all-time series with this team. Right now they trail 4 games to 3. Has to launch a three with the shot clock winding down. And
but right now they have enough time to set their feet and get a jumper off.
All right, here we go. 1.4 on the shot clock. Inbounds, quick shot. Didn't draw iron. Jalen Bridges.
Offensive rebound, kick out.
Jalen Williams rims out the three. Janai Broom. Here we are.
Yep. I'm thinking they may get out of the zone on the other.
I absolutely guarantee that.
Shot clock under 10. Lipsy up and under. Wouldn't fall. Misi had it knocked away, but
Van went traveling. Sure. That's gonna look like I-35 tomorrow. There's some more Cyclone fans down here.
Lukosius off the glass and it rolls out. And
it was expensive because that was a 9-2 run by the Bears without those starters.
Floater and Harris gets it to go.
Does he ever?
In Baylor. John Sciambi and Fran Fraschilla for this battle in the Big 12. Harris open three. And flying in for the rebound. Harris, little floater, got it. And they're within 6.
Fires there. Baylor in that three-way tie with Kansas and Texas Tech. 2 games back off the pace set by Houston.
Inside 10 of the shot clock. Dallin Hall turns the corner to the basket.
Got it well, but he is certainly a threat to do that. He came in with a reputation as a shooter.
Another two. Slazinski likes what he sees. Draws iron. Here comes Baylor.
But it's the first time in 8 years they've played each other when both teams are ranked. Uzan off the window, nice spin move.
Those two guys.
Lo van a necesitar más adelante.
Nicolás Timberlake, que también hace las cosas bien. Ahora intenta el triple. En el aro.
Over their defender, and sometimes UCF misses it. Not on that last possession.
Here's Jones, top of the key. You know, it just...
One of the best offensive possessions Baylor's had tonight, the drive and kick between Bridges and Langston Love.
RG.
Scott Drew can't believe it.
There is absolutely no way that was tipped.
That was a head scratcher. Nelson. Too strong. Oh,
de elite por parte de Max Abmas. Hunter con la bola ahora para el equipo de Texas que lanza el triple a distancia. Triplazo para los Longhorns.
The student section full throttle. And UC misses both. 3, Carter.
Back. Here's James trying to get downhill, using the body. Nice finish.
And the spacing, I mean, they're just attacking like you.
Jackson Robinson. Hadn't heard from him in the second half. Long rebound. The 6-man Jackson Robinson controls and gets it back from Nell. Step back. Bridges was there. Knocked out of bounds.
The feedback on the low post picked up there by Jacoby Walter. Jacoby had a 26-point game last time out for the Bears. There's a block by Jalen Bridges for the Bears. And that's the goal. That's the reason for setting it up for a crowd of 7,500. Won this game last year, 117-53. Was the second highest scoring game for men's basketball in the history of the Farrell Center.
Defensive stops, you get offensive rebounds, and you protect the paint. What they're doing right now, again, another possession where they force Michigan State out on the floor.
In three-point field goal shooting, they're at 44.3%.
44 as a team is insane.
It really is, isn't it?
And to say that we...
It's 7-0 on the year after the win last night over Fresno. There's a couple of defenders.
Have to play. Samuel and Kugel at the scorers table for Florida to check in next whistle. That's a tough drive by Aberdeen. And Condon.
We got 2 great days.
3-2. Day off tomorrow, then Friday the third place game of the championship, 3 and 5:30 Eastern. End of the shot clock. Pope misses. And 2 early fouls. Oregon State's committed 7 as a team. Pope. Looks at Bridges. Pope slithers through. Knocked out of the air by Dennis.
And Auburn, to me, is picked better than where they were picked at 6th.
Under 3 to play. Here's Pope left-handed to score it. Oregon State takes its penultimate timeout.
Jordan.
Smooth stroke, just like that David Murphy left-hand swing in baseball. Just smooth as can be. Corsault drives, layup, no good. Langston Love, the rebound. Tougher, too, with those teams. And it will take another step next year with the 4 new schools that come in next year. Illegal screen on the perimeter.
Guard Walter. And the cupboard is not bare behind those guys. You've got others that can score.
Top has his shot rejected by Nisi. Bears regain the lead.
That's his role. Instant offense. When he comes into the game, I think he has potential to be Big 12 Sixth Man of the Year.
Turn around.
Court tonight, in my opinion.
Jacoby Walter. And at the rim, a foul. Attacking is Chad Baker-Mazzara. And he'll shoot 2 for Auburn.
Take a look. You are what you emphasize, connectedness, playing as a team.
Walton had that one blocked by Bridges, but good hustle by Toussaint.
To Ashmus.
Hey. Jedrick had it blocked as Bridges came swooping in. Bridges with...
Defense in that first half, well, we're going to make them play defense.
Nell trying a scoop, and it's deflected, and Baylor comes away with it.
But they've obviously been able to sustain without him. They got other dudes.
Well, then let's go back to your point. As Raekwon Battle fights for 2, Jesse Edwards is still on the bench for West Virginia.
I
drive and whips it to Johnson for 3. Draws rim. Offensive board. 6th of the game for West Virginia. Edwards, peekaboo pass to a Cook who can't finish.
To shoot. Thomas. Short. Offensive rebound. Newman's got to get it up, and he won't.
Oh, man.
Johnson going to have to hurry. Tries to get some contact. Knocked away. Love comes up with it.
It's the feedback on the low post, picked up there by Jacoby Walter. Jacoby had a 26-point game last time out for the Bears. There's a block by Jalen Bridges. Starts the break the other way.
Offensive glass. And to protect the rim the way he did, man, he woke some people up for sure.
Going against Kyle Filipowski. Player a lot of people think maybe the national player of the year. There's a miss on.
Ended up at Seton Hall, unfortunately for him, but he did have a great career there, and he's a great young coach.
Davis powers his way to the bucket. Batted away. Here comes Baylor.
Fish all season long.
4th 3 of the night for Baylor. Davis working on Bridges, who denies. Bridges showing his length there. They're going to say that Davis got the
Hey, good effort by the Pirates for about 30 minutes.
Wow, big rejection. Baylor on the run again. The freshman sensation. Whoa!
Got 2 grandkids that are here at the game today. Only 2, not all 4.
Oh, you got 4 of them.
By Bridges. Whoa, goes over. It's 7-0 on the year after the win last night over Fresno. There's a couple of defenders get a piece of that block shot.
Ball really moves. It doesn't stick.
Clayton, one of those 4 guards, has kept the possession alive with an offensive rebound. The smallest guy on the floor for Florida. He is denied. A run out for...
Put pressure on you with dribble penetration. They can score, they can dish it. Nice play by Miro Little to get him going.
Langston Love is out there as well. Shot no good. Follow-up partially blocked.
In complete control.
Kopp gives the ball away to Jamar Brown. Yves Missi with the block shot and keeps the ball in bounds. Rolls in. Good-looking shot by Ray J. Dennis.
Oh, my goodness.
At the other end, another block by Yves Missi. Here come the Bears on the run out after the block. Yves Missi running the floor. Oh, and a block from behind. That's Jalen Bridges, a clean block. A block.
What an environment we have at the Sanford Pentagon here in Sioux Falls. Janai Broom blocked, denied at the rim by Jalen Bridges.
He was the leading shot blocker last year. He's only 6'7", but he's got great...
Bridges not able to hit that one, and now it's Gilbert. Gilbert had it knocked away. Baylor back the other way. Ray J. Dennis. 11:14 to go. It's a 15-point Iowa State advantage.
Now, there's obviously plenty of time left in this game. The problem for Baylor is 1-3-1, but it's really an extended 2-3.
Miro Little, number 1 into the game. The freshman from Finland. Turnover. Bridges probing. Gets it to Dennis.
It's just a mental thing because it's not your normal routine.
Now in brand new Foster Pavilion. Cunningham hands off to Hunter. And Weaver lost it. Bridges takes it over.
Where's Asmus? That's the question for Baylor.
Asmus with a game high 28.
Under 12 to go first half. Lob to Adams. Bridges sniffed it out. Adams knocked it out of bounds. McCullough with Ojanwuna on him. And that pass goes off of Adams. It's a turnover. Harris. Good hands by Bridges. Bridges fires it up.
Pulled down by Jacoby Coles. Pass intercepted as Bridges intercepts Nelson. Wandering in, weaving. Flips it up, wouldn't fall.
It's the next iteration of his game, bro. That's a guy that should be going to the free throw line 10 to 15 times a game. Needs to do a better job of absorbing. I still think that the learning curve for Baylor is extremely high, and their ceiling has one of the best chances in that Big 12.
Dennis
stacked as it is. That bye goes a long way.
Good hands. Bridges comes away with it. Beat it.
My goodness. You just can't put it in front of him. He had 2 swipes at that ball. Second one he pulled away. Nice, there we go. That was a bad shed maneuver. He just put his hand on his forehead. Just thinks.
And Trevin Nell fumbles it away. Jalen Bridges attacks
it well, but he is certainly a threat to do that. He came in with a reputation as a shooter.
Another turnover for the Bears. Dennett knocked away by Crease. Another steal for him. Tries to go behind his back. Taken away by Bridges. Tic-tac-toe passing by the Bears. And Bridges quiet.
Another Oklahoma turnover. None. Pull that surprise off with Jay Billis doing the 94 feet. And Austin Sachs, when they were miking him up, was saying, why are you miking me up? I'm a walk-on. Not anymore.
A mistake because Baylor top 5 in the country in three-point shooting.
And to your point, Mike, they are 5 of 7 on the evening from beyond the arc.
And that zone, that Baylor zone is really bothering Iowa State.
King loses it, and here comes Baylor. Nunn with the Pistons always. You can feel the confidence oozing from this Iowa State squad. Extra pass to King. Turnover.
And beyond the three-point arc. Down low. McNair on both sides got some grief and had it knocked away. Got it back momentarily, but it bounces to Bridges. Here come the Bears.
Dennis rims off, batted out, and saved by Newman. And then that goes awkwardly off of Lukosius, and it's Jalen Bridges who did it with his offense against BYU.
Cougars on the move. Robinson tried to get it to Nunn, taken away by Bridges. Boy, he's been a factor as he is knocked to the floor.
Keon Williams is checked in for the Cowboys. Cross-court skip, and Jess, that's the 5th turnover for Oklahoma State.
Yeah, those are the ones that they've been...
I think that when you only fit, what, about 7,000?
75.
Yeah, 7,500. I mean, I feel like every game in Foster should look like this.
That's the goal. There's a steal by Ray J. Dennis. Pass ahead to...
You know, I was like, wow. I think I want to do this. I think I want to play at Baylor and just come into my first practice in the practice facility. And I remember they did a drill where it would be a big girls too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had some guys. Henry Dugat, Aaron Bruce.
Bridges with the steal. Ahead to Nunn, who's going to...
Their 15th trip to the Sweet 16 under Tom Izzo. Loose ball and a steal by Baylor. Well defended. Here's Walter.
The hole had been amazing this year.
Well, and he's got another year. He's not like Ray J that's run out of eligibility. He'll be back.
Adewusu runs out of daylight. It looks like we got a foul on Davis.
And chasing it down, Jalen Bridges gets the ball back for the Bears. DQ Nicholas lost the handle. Good hustle by Bridges.
In Africa before going to the NBA Global Academy. You're the international man of mystery, Fran. So what's the difference between those two?
The NBA Global Academy is in Australia.
It's the free throw. And he is now 6 for 6 from the line.
Little pressure now by Baylor. Look at this.
And a turnover leads to a Walter 3. And just like that. Oh.
That left corner. Got a little real estate there. He's not paying rent either. He's got a mortgage.
King inside. Is it over? That's the 5th Baylor turnover. Lipsy.
It's really hard to drive that baseline against this team.
Assad Ward. Skillings lost the handle. Bandango tried to save. And Thomas off his fingertips. Another look at
Tasteless.
Feed. Jedrick had it blocked as Bridges came swooping in.
And again, John, Baylor opens into 1-1-3 zone. Keep your eye on Kansas.
Harris hesitated for a second. Oh, I thought he almost traveled. Me too. Good feed inside. And Adams able to find Dickinson, and the big guy is threes. Inside, and Morton.
You know, the key thing becomes obviously, oh, well, you say make a few shots. But these guys don't let you make shots. Another good look to the baseline.
Beautiful backdoor cut. There's going to be a goaltender. First place, and then the three-way tie between Kansas, Baylor, and Texas Tech for third place. Boy, the quick inbounds and sharp. Here he comes underneath Roberts. The stumble. Back out. This is Francis out of leader, and he puts it down.
The shots that got to go in. There's a big one there for Jalen Bridges.
Noah Waterman along the baseline.
And he ran that first curl. Nice job by Bridges. Coming off, setting his feet.
Pat Sumnick goes up and is fouled by Bridges. He'll go to the free throw and drive and whips it to Johnson for 3. Draws rim. Offensive board. 6th of the game for West Virginia. Edwards, peekaboo pass to a Cook who can't finish.
Good. TCU 0 for their last 5 now. out of that timeout. Here's E-Man. Emmanuel Miller with his second bucket of the afternoon.
Excellent job on the offense.
Traore finds the cutting Hall, who finishes high off the glass.
You know, I was like, wow, I think I want to do this. I think I want to play at Baylor, and it just come into my first practice in the practice facility. And I remember they did a drill where
they are here in New York watching Yves Missi.
His older brother Steve played at Harvard for Tommy Amaker.
And like you, Jay, they were out enjoying the...
Since January of last year, he's made 43% of his threes. Nice inside.
47% on the season this year. But as you mentioned,
reminds me of Clint Capella of the Atlanta Hawks, a young version.
Adewusu with the extra pass, and Davis makes no mistake.
Yves Missi running the floor. Oh, and a block from behind. That's Jalen Bridges. Bounds it comes to Samaro. Nice pass in traffic. Shot no good, but a whistle and a foul.
Comes through even in his practice sessions.
Yep, the quickness, the attention to detail, and the relentless point of view they have.
Cryer! But they've obviously been able to sustain without him. They got other dudes.
Well, and let's go back to your point. As Raekwon Battle fights for two, Jesse Edwards is still on the bench. Crosses over Bridges and elevates. Too strong. Offensive board for the Mountaineers.
Nunes, who had to step up than Scott Drew was. Texas Tech looking for a response. Nice bucket there from Toussaint. Lindsay trying to fight for position against none. Williams going to work off the side of the backboard.
7. 5 to shoot. Miller does. It's in and out. 1 second left.
They like to see Miller drive from here.
Miller 2 feet in the paint. Tough 2 from E-Man.
Beyond the three-point arc. Down low. McNair on both sides got some grief and had it knocked away. Got it back momentarily, but it bounces to Bridges. Here could it take the lead. Perry probes in the lane, leads in. Blocked for the foul. Blocked by Bridges, foul first.
The hole had been amazing this year.
Well, and he's got another year. He's not like Ray J that's run out of eligibility. He'll be back.
Adewusu runs out of daylight. It looks like we got a...
Got 2 grandkids that are here at the game today. Only 2, not all 4.
Oh, you got 4 of them.
By Brookish, Louisiana. Back home late tonight. Shot misses.
Great football team, too. Big one Saturday.
Civil War. Maybe the last for a long time. Akano bricks a deep 3. Misi's got another.
And it's a very connected team, too. You can tell being around them in practice.
Akano leans in, gets the roll. Extra Akano double figures for the...
Slow down the Cyclones. Their ball movement's been terrific. Very unselfish team.
Gilbert. Oh, he reversed it. Well done, Keyshawn Gilbert.
Taylor stays in the zone, and that's where you go. Baseline.
Skillings flips it up and in. Did Skillings with... James, and that jumper would fall none.
Averaging close to 18 a game in his last 8. 3 on the shot clock. Toussaint fires. Too strong. And Dennis Clear. Aho is on the floor. Number 23 in red. Seldom used freshman for Grant McCaslin. High off the glass, no. And Bridges grabs it for Baylor. I like what I gets an extra day of rest, and that's going to be good news for Grant McCaslin and Scott Drew. Here's Chance McMillan.
And about you are what you emphasize, connectedness, playing as a team.
Walton had that one blocked by Bridges, but good.
It's just a mental thing because it's not your normal routine.
Now in brand new Foster Pavilion, Cunningham hands off to Hunter. And allowed to say that. He gave me permission. He said, you have to call me old tonight. Will do. Elbow jumper, good. Max Asmus with 2 more. He's got 7. Pulled down by Jacoby Coles. Pass intercepted as a teammate. Coles gets inside. Puts it in and one.
Stacked as it is, that bye goes a long way.
Good hands. Bridges comes away with it.
Shed getting the Cougars into their set as we come up on the 4-minute mark before halftime here in Waco. Shed right through the teeth of the defense. Houston hasn't trailed in weeks. Short to the cup. He missed it. Francis on his.
And Trevin Nell fumbles it away. Great defense by Baylor inside. Richie Saunders to the basket. And what a play by Saunders.
Have scored against this Baylor zone. Suarez, corner. Can't end that drought.
Well, the shot quality hasn't been good. And
another Oklahoma turnover.
Freshman, especially when you have a reputation as a shooter, teams have adjusted, and it's taken its toll.
Just looked a little bit easy there for Darian Williams.
You could feel the music, the bass was vibrating our chest cavity as we were sitting here through warm-ups. This is a fantastic building. And
Jaden Nunn's got 4, and he's got this crowd into this game again. Lukosius, tough finish.
you're one-on-one on an up.
Sensational freshman. To the 10. And a nice move by Richie Saunders to 2. Traore. Nell, pump fake, pushes it. Off the glass, knocked away. And Nunn.
On small with 10 to shoot, he gets it back. Daly, the southpaw. He connects.
Out there. Free throw is short by Okereke. And an offensive rebound by Cornell, and a bucket after the missed free throw.
Battle is interesting in this game. 12-10, Baylor leads it. But Bears felt like they had a pretty distinct advantage coming in on the glass. That has not been the case. Another bucket now for Kent, the tip, and to put it right back in. This guy is a scorer, and he's got 8 in the game.
Biggest lead of the half for the Bears at 35-22.
That's a guy that does everything well. He's got 6 assists. He can defend, and he doesn't need to score. He is a willing shooter, but he's happy to give it up first.
A 1-3-1, it usually morphs into like a 1-1-3 or a 2-3, and that's what it's doing right now.
That's inside the lane, and Jalen Williams is
very great evaluators.
Jones gives off Lipsy. That's a 3. And Lohner the rebound. He continues to.
Red 6-man out of the game.
Here's Pop Isaacs.
Nice job.
And that one's good. Doing most of his damage around the basket.
And guess what Baylor's done? They've gone man-to-man.
Mitchell gives off. Ace miss. Got it. 3-3. Yeah, top 4 teams in the Big 12 standings end up with buys to the quarters. Ace miss, a 3. Got it. Knocks it down. Shot clock under 10. McCullough from the elbow. Got it. Kevin McCullough with the bucket. Jackson from the elbow. Got it. Well, Marco Jackson with 8. McCullough a 3. Walter Reed.
Minutes decreased as that freshman year went on, but such a big piece. All conference for Baylor last year. And now the #1 scorer for the Cougars.
Defense in that first half, well, we're going to make them play defense.
Nell trying a scoop, and it's deflected. Hall's only a 60% foul shooter. Richie Saunders. And fight.
Slazinski goes left. Feels good about doing it.
And the crowd's still giving Northweather the business for the air ball he shot earlier. 5 on the clock. Suarez got fouled behind the three-point line.
El gigante Dickinson. A la esquina, Adams desde el codo. En el aro.
Size an issue. Pop Isaacs, though, still going to work, gets the roll. Eight to shoot for Isaacs. Deep three, almost blocked.
We got Baylor back to a man-to-man.
Pavletsky.
Great defense.
Bridges gives him nowhere to go.
That was...
Here is Dallin Hall, the sophomore, to the rim off the window. Good. First guy out here.
Daly in the lane, fall away, got it. 5 minutes left. Deadlocked at 54. Turning the corner, Daly. And a foul. This will put the freshman at the line for two.
One-on-one defense, gets the stop off the glass, runs back down in transition, gets the follow-up. That is a winning play.
The three answer by Net.
Bediako on the perimeter. 5 on the shot clock.
Nice.
Adewusu bullies his way to the hoop for 2.
Yep. He's in the win over Florida on Friday in Brooklyn. 23 points total. And Bridges looked like a clean block, but he's got 10 in the first half. Three-pointer, back iron, no good. Messi the rebound.
College basketball is made for players and made for stories like Ray J. Dennis. Starts with the ball to the first of our doubleheader at the NIT tip-off. And here is Pope right on cue. He'll take the first shot. He'll miss it deep. Rebound to Jaden Nunn. The VCU is all over him. Excellent defender. Bridges keeps the feet down. 5 to shoot. This is Craig. Pope hasn't had a touch on this possession. And Craig rattles it at 2. The freshman
At the side of things.
Nunn's defense, big part of that comeback by the Bears in the win over Auburn in the season.
Leor Berman checks in, the former walk-on for Auburn. As Katie Johnson from deep. And Caleb Lohner